All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is a little different. Definitely compared to yesterday, we are on a different track. Uh, I can only hope that this live recording, at the time of its recording, is going out without too much of a technical snag, because today when I turned the mic on, for some reason, I was getting a little extra gain. And I don't know if you will be able to hear more of this background humming, but technology being technology, sometimes it works for us, sometimes it just has a mind of its own. So I did, test out and juggle for a bit, but I decided that, you know what, I'm just going to record anyway. And maybe the audio, quality of the sound is not perfect, but that's totally fine. And it's kind of fitting if you think about it, because today we are talking about listening to signs. And even as I was getting ready to record this pod, I was just thinking about, what is it, like, how often do we actually make it a point to listen to our own, not just our own minds, but in fact, most often we do listen to our minds, but how often do we actually listen to our bodies? So today's pod is, of course, dedicated to uh, the intuitive calling, whether it is in the context of what you're eating, whether it's in the context of where you're going, how you're spending your day, who you're spending it with. If I was to boil it down, it all connects back to being, you know, being present to that intuitive self that all of us have. Some of us have it more pronounced. When I say that, some of us um, are able to notice it in a more pronounced way. For a lot of us, it's like we need to hear or see the signs over and over again until we finally pick up on it. So, just a quick little reminder to you, as it is to me as well, that no matter what you're going through in your life, the way to be able to reset is by just listening. And some days will be 100%, some days will be 10% or not at all. But thankfully, life is cyclical. And so, if you have an up, you have a down. If you have a down, you do have an up that's coming up for you. So, like I said, this is a really short one. Wishing you all the very best on your journey. And, especially if you're a digital coach and healer, if there's any way in which I can help you, whether you feel stuck, whether you want that, somebody to be able to, uh, to hold you accountable, just reach out and let me know. And of course, as always, remember to live with purpose. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And just a quick reminder here, of course, is that now we've moved into the land of the IHNLP practitioner. So very, very shortly, we will be closing the first batch, depending on when you're listening to this. The 31st of March is literally the last day when you can join this cohort. And then, of course, this cohort will be done. And we will be then um, not available for a couple of months. So if you've been wanting that um, support system, if you've been wanting to be with people who are um, who value personal development, who are coaches, who are healers, people who are in simple terms, people who are wanting to improve the quality of their own lives, and they're willing to learn some of the most amazing, some of the finest tools that are out there, with the intention of being able to make their lives better, make the lives of their loved ones better, then this is that time for you. And I must point out that, something that I learned many years ago, that either you pay attention or you pay a higher price later. So, fair warning that when we do eventually close these gates, and at a later stage, when we do open up for another cohort, the price will definitely be higher. So um, remember this, right? And maybe if you happen to be watching this much later, just remember at whatever point you're watching this, and if you do decide to join, please do check the latest prices. So, wishing you all the very best. And of course, as always, remember that this is a daily pod. So, I will be back tomorrow. Wishing you and till we meet again. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.